God allows us to make choices each day, and those choices determine the direction that we're following. That direction that we're going determines where we're going to end up. It really is important that we make good choices and we follow things that God has asked us to do so that we can end up in the right place. Because if you're on the wrong road, you're not going to get where you want to go. I'm Craig Fritchley, pastor of Calvary Apostolic Tabernacle, with today's devotional. There are too many people today that have made the choice not to acknowledge God as God and not to be thankful. I call it walking down the Romans 1 road. Because in Romans chapter 1, it describes in really good detail where individuals that don't acknowledge God as God and aren't thankful in their hearts end up. Because it is a pattern of behavior. It is a thought process that they continue in. It's not just a one-time decision. But when individuals decide that they're going to be their own God and they're not going to acknowledge God and be thankful for the things that God has provided for them, they end up going in the wrong direction. And they're going to end up at a destination they didn't want to be simply because of the choices that they made. It's not that God's not loving. It's not that God's not kind. But eventually God will give an individual that decides continually to go down that road over to what the Bible calls as a reprobate mind. And they'll do things that aren't good. We're seeing it played out in our world today. It's hard to believe the things that people do to themselves and to other people, but it happens simply because people walk down the wrong road. I'm telling you today, God allows U-turns. He wants you to turn around and follow his plan. He wants you to understand that there is a better way. And when you walk down that road, you get all the benefits of his kingdom. He gives you joy and peace and righteousness. He gives you his spirit that puts it down inside of you. It's a teacher in your ear. It will give you wisdom and direction. It will help you. It will comfort you when you're suffering. It will strengthen you when you're weak. And the Lord will help you as you go forward in this life. He'll give you contentment and satisfaction. You find those things when you walk down God's road. So don't walk down the Romans 1 road. Because, my friend, the end thereof are the ways of death. There's destruction, heartache, and pain. But follow God's plan. Then you'll hear him say, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Enter thou into the joys of the Lord." God wants you to be a part of his kingdom. He went to Calvary so that you would have an opportunity. He took your place and died in your stead so that you don't have to. You can be forgiven. You can have a new life. And God will help you today if you just follow his plan. If you have any questions about this, we'd love to help you, because this really is eternally important. Because the road you walk down will determine whether you hear him say, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant," or "Depart from me, for I never knew you." I want to enter into the joy of the Lord, all that God has for me. I think you do too. So follow the right road and let God help you today. God bless. Have a wonderful day.